Ooh, do I go for turn 5 Ignis here? I think I do. A turn 5 weapon against Shaman. It's a lot of pressure.
Go with the flow.
The Titan's blade shall never die!
Break it, you buy it. Your tour ends here.
I think they're OTK build.
You gotta let the music do the magic.
I can't do that. Can you feel the gift of the sun?
I don't really like going weapon here.
Break it, you buy it.
Impressed by my thunderous display? Hear the call of Sargon!
It might be. Is it right to tank 10 to get Sargeras down this turn? Probably not. Probably not.
You will not come to speed!
Your tour ends here.
See if they can do 50 here. My 12 burst next turn, which is nice. How you feeling today, No Hands? I'm feeling good. Still got some religious sickness.
This storm is in me.
Is it a weird content day? Is there a Battlegrounds release today that I didn't pick up on? We get there. I have 50 life and I had Doom Kingdom and I'm still gonna die here, I think. Sucks. Maybe not, they need one other spell. Maybe not. Maybe not. Did. Nerf Shaman chat. I am so. When I win a game, if I lose, it sounds like well, you should be going down way lower, Suicide. Let me know if eventually it's at the same. But what's really happening is it's still early in the month, so more players are just keep coming into Legend. So what that means practically for you is more players get Legend. Then your rank goes down because you're not actually 707. If we like everyone who'd ever gotten Legends got Legend, then you might be like 2,000, you know. So that's probably what's happening.
Brilliant. his hunter still flail. Dude, chat loves. Dude, the callbacks, dude. Chat, dude. I gotta say, I think I have a pretty funny chat. Armor! Lightly used armor!
The improved MMR algorithm. So yeah, that's another thing. So I don't know if you guys know about your Blizzard social credit score. So they look at like, okay, a lot of things like how many runestones you bought lately. Have you dissed any Blizzard stuff lately? Have you said anything's OP, or do you say the game is perfectly balanced? They say if you've said anything negative about Bobby, that's real bad. And depending on your risk profile, they give you a different MMR. So, like for example, let's say you said a bunch of bad things about Bobby, but you also like spent a ton of money on Hearthstone. You might get like a neutral, like so you just get regular matchups. But let's say you like been praising Bobby and buying, like you're gonna get all favorite matchups, and you're gonna get matchups against the people. So that makes sense, chat. This is definitely real.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Break it, you buy it.
I'm glad you like it, dude. I don't understand much, but I agree. That was annoying. My hand's so hella awkward here. Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna get Theotard next turn, aren't I?
Break it, you buy it.
I ain't talking.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
You need a 1 minute drock here and then do 18 at one point. Alright, I guess I take that. Double reverb, right?
Clean as a carpet.
Like that? My deck, chat. I didn't expect the. I did not expect the Steam leader, chat. I cannot go lie. I did not expect that. Okay, well, whoops. Whoops. Well, what do I do here?
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
They put it in their ETC, but still.
I ain't talking.
My drock there, chat. That's so annoying. I wanted that was my OTK win condition, chat. I mean, now our win condition is Prison of Yogg high rolls mainly. Bro. Okay, like how many dirty rats can one dude have? Seriously though. But I could still win this game with Ignis and Sargeras here. I guess that's the line we go for, right? Wait.
This is only the beginning.
A new planet to burn.
Okay, chat. What's supposed to be here? I don't know. Restart the game. Wait, chat, does anyone know, is COVID coming back? I've heard COVID's coming. I don't know. Like, I thought like they declared it dead, but it's been back. Okay. Everyone's getting it. I wonder if I had it. But I don't know. But I also feel like I've had COVID at so many times now that it like doesn't even faze me anymore, you know? Just like another thing to do. Like, oh, I had COVID this week, you know?
There is no escape.
A new planet to burn.
Yeah. It's missystematic 5 times, yeah. I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's something that's like here to stay. Like, what are you gonna do? I don't know. It's like you're gonna get it. I mean, I don't know. Okay, okay, during COVID, I didn't get sick at all. All right, not just COVID. I didn't get sick. On a not getting sick, I was the healthiest I've ever been. Except at the same time, I was overweight. I was depressed. I was weak. I was like, I looked like crap. I was like lonely. You know what I mean? Like I had so like there's such a cost. Like, you know, I feel like I've like lost like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But so I don't know. COVID was rough. It was a very rough time. I think I want 10-minute weapon. I think I needed to win. Ah! We should take immune. Alright, we got the big boy. Alright, chat, they never run Viper, chat. I've looked into all possible futures. Viper is not a card that people run anymore. This guy has 2 Vipers in his hand. Dude, the ultimate flex would be to like play like the Viper as a flex that they have another Viper. Not treated with caution.
As our husks breathe within us, heart stops.
Alright. So you can beat all my boards, you jerk. I'm gonna get Vipered here. Oh, they're just gonna discover a Viper? I think I give up if they Viper this. Like, I'm not gonna win with 3/4. It's just not enough.
Are you sure?
Wow. Okay, chat. Art of the dodging the Viper, chat. Chat, you don't dodge Viper. Without dodging a few Vipers, am I right? No! Alright. We're not gonna hang. I guess I have Yogg, chat. Yogg is my last. Alright. Yogg is my last, like, bullshit out. Like, you could hit Symphony off Yogg. Alright, so we gotta go for the Yogg outs, right? Alright, here we go. We got 3 Yogg outs. Yoggy boy number 1, chat. A Yoggy boy and his Yoggy boys are soon parted. Ooh, cold case. Kinda decent. Power of the Wild. Ooh, nice buffs. Asphyxiate. Reverberations. Okay. I'll just kill this jerk one. Alright, not a game-winning one, but not bad at the same time. Like, you know, so we need to get, like, Symphony of Winds here of Yogg into, like, that would be insane. Wait, just get more of these jerkwads? Okay. What do I even do here, chat? Alright, I'm gonna do this. Alright, Art of the Yogg high roll, chat. Dude, he has like 80 million life. Like, I can't do shit here. Oh, dude. Alright, we're gonna go Yogg first, because we're gonna hope for like Bloodlust. That might be an out that actually like Bloodlust, Cultivation. Like if we just got like an absurd Yoggy boy here. Okay, 70 wins. These suck. Alright, I'm not even gonna hang in there. I'm just not winning this shit. Alright, well, that's rough.
versus Valera.
Stay in the shadows.
Your soul shall be mine.
Rogue. Okay, chat. Do I ever like keep this Ignis stuff? I think I'm gonna keep this whole hand and look for poisoning. Like, this is a weird hand to keep against Rogue, but like hitting a fast Ignis and I can get a 1-mana weapon seems good.
Want to hear my playlist?
We'll see if this was a bad keep. I mean, these are always keeps, right? But insane, right? The art of the denied.
Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there. Want to hear my playlist?
Oh, so yeah, I did see that. This is pretty good too. Okay, chat. Art of the I'm so good at top decking. Playlist.
Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
So nice about reverberation is it's actually kind of in certain spots better than putting your opponent's life to 1, because they could buff it up, but then it still dies to 1 damage. You know what I mean?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Monsters beneath you.
Symphony draw 6 would be really good here. Ooh, but Doomkin ends it, chat. Chat, why can I never resist a good Doomkin? You know? Like, it's just always the right play to go Doomkin, right? Right, they take this. That's interesting. I guess Wrath off of Symphony would be good. Draw 6 would be good. I think I prefer that to Ignis here. Suck him up, chat. Hadouken! Oh, they already could see chat. Okay, in retrospect, these keeps were probably bad, but is Doomkin kind of tech? I mean, it's a tech against every deck if you want to win. Does that make sense? So, okay. So, a tech card is a card that makes you win against certain decks. So, Doomkin's a fancy tech card that makes you win against all decks. You know what I mean? What I'm saying, chat? Okay, yeah.
versus Tyrande.
I cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you.
Your soul shall be mine.
Can we have a Doom Kit? It's on my to-do list, Chaos. I should do it.
I see you've brought game.
I've been last 2 weeks. I've been very unproductive. I was so productive at the beginning of the expansion. I've been unproductive, so. Yeah, I mean, remember, Doomkin not only increases your mana, but it decreases their mana, and it gets a 3/4. Compare that to a card like Overgrowth. It's about the same strength as Overgrowth, but sometimes it's better in that sometimes the deramping of your opponent actually is massively huge. How do you even beat Priested? You hack. All right, it's the only way. All right, how do you beat Priest? Easiest way is to have Ignis and a 10-mana weapon, and they don't have Viper. Second easiest way is Symphony of Sins, high rolls. Third easiest way is Prison of Yogg-Saron, high rolls. Fourth, and all that with the pressure of Sargeras, the continuous tempo pressure. If you don't get one of those things, high rolling, you so Symphony, you can mill their good cards, you can make them run low on value. If you get a double Symphony, which you could sometimes high roll with things like Walker the Sun or Prison, there are bullshit things you can do. So in certain situations, you also have Astrolord to deal damage. So it's kind of a thing of like you kept the combined win conditions. I thought it was first. All right, Risen, you've been in the stream too much. I do like now because the stream's so used to me giving the snarky answers that the stream will give the snarky answers for like first now. Like, so I don't even have to give them. Like, someone will ask a question. Ah, crap. Like, it's annoying is I have all this life and it's kind of useless. Do I have a Defile play? Chad, I look for Defile plays even when I don't have Defile. It's in my blood now, you know? I'll just gig offend this bullshit.
Not impressed.
I mean, Arcane Hunter is still crushing it at most of ladder, but the high legend ranks are a different world. The top 1,000 legend. No, let's see at legend in general. Arcane Hunter is tier 2, but not great, I guess. The Diamond through Legend is still the third best deck. No! Or yes? I don't know. Ooh. Okay, this is insane if I can draw the Forge of Willis. The Forge of Willy Boy later, right? Let's just drop these armor vendors. Make hand space.
Armor
A lot of ones I can't use here, which is annoying. Do I just go for remove? Or do I go... Remove doesn't seem good. It's not tempo. Let's take sloth here. Is it ever right? Yes, it is right sometimes. The problem is I need to keep tapping to try and draw Sargeras and other good cards, but I can definitely get punished here for that play. Yeah, so the hard part about the armor vendors is I need to tap, so I don't really feel that good about some of those plays, but... Okay, this is where we can get like some serious scams. Maybe I do another reverb. Wait, I don't know though, because then I just die, right? I don't have overloaded cards. These kind of sucked, not gonna lie. Okay. That is nice.
Can you feel the cold hand of death upon your heart?
Well, they silenced this, so I get to keep it. That's kind of good.
I wonder.
Are these silenced? Who knows? I could have reverberations this, but reverberations is also some burst. If I ever draw Watcher, it'd be nice, but I don't know. I'm not lucky enough for that card. Do I take armor here? I I also take chill, like, armor, like, it doesn't actually help. I mean, I guess we could hit a fatigue situation, and armor helps. What do you guys think? Like, it's so much armor, but I'm the beatdown, like, or the, whatever, they're the beatdown, whatever. I always get which one is this. What do you think it is, chat?
Almost out of time.
Chill, yeah, I think chill is good. I don't know, I like, not, I mean, this is 4 damage to face. Yeah, I mean, oh, this is bad. Now I kind of wish I'd taken armor. Probably gets vipered regardless. Wait, the what? Ooh. Okay, chat, now we can do some scandals! Yes, chat! I don't even need the weapon, I can take the, oh, that's so good. Okay. What do I do here, chat? What do I do? What to do?
So many possibilities.
Chat, this is what we call RNG bullshitting your way into a win, alright? It's one of the classic win conditions. Here we go. Ooh, I wanna go gluttony and 12-12, but doesn't quite get there, right?
Almost out of time. Can you feel the gift of the sun?
So now we have don't they have multiple Ignis copies? Yeah, but I got rid of one of their weapons with the Tyrion, which is nice. And this is 15 damage unless they get rid of it, which is good for us, right? So you also could do something like play a minion and move into gluttony and get a free 12-12, which is nice.
The tyrant's reign shall never die.
Wait, they did this? The draw 2 here? Wait, they have more Ignises apparently, chat. But whatever. Okay, we might be able to win with some bullshit. I'm trying to find the bullshit outs, chat.
For all I've given, I'm due my reward.
Almost out of time.
I realize it's important for me to clear here for various reasons, but you know, I do have a lot of burst damage. They don't get armor off their weapon. Bruce Willis is putting over time. He really is though. Draw Pride would be nice. Well, I have a Dirty Rat in my deck, which does almost nothing, but... have we played Yogg already? He's so... Yeah, Bruce Willis has so much influence on the game, he got his own card. Alright. Cannibalize? But I don't know this. I gotta hope they have a low value hand here. Ooh, did I get rid of some good shit? Alright, chat. We could win in a fatigue situation now, right? Movement and group. Probably we don't try and draw cards. We also could use Finley, so we can kind of play this for value now. This is the problem. Yeah. They have it too now. No, no! Not my weapon, chat! You get it? Maybe they didn't get it. They're thinking. We like to see the thinking. You don't think about weapon here. Like, I choose weapon over friggin' Halveria all day. Oh, they really low rolled there. They gave me location. That's interesting. Location they're recognizing as a worthless card because of like board space issues and shit. But yeah. Is there a way to put Viper in this deck? Maybe instead of one armor vendor. Yes. So what you can do is click armor vendor, right? When you're in this. That will take a card out of your deck. You can do any card that you want. It's really cool. And then you go search Viper. You click Viper. So there is a way you could do it. Yeah, it is possible. So yeah, that's great news for you, you know? Just knowing that you have control of your life, that you can put Viper in your deck, even if it isn't good. I think just makes me feel good about my life too, chat, you know? How do I beat their Sargeras when they go Sargeras here? I'm pretty sure I'm effed, which is annoying. There you go. Thank you for the 9 months. You know, it's such a thing that was illegal. Remember, chat. Like it is allowed to play cards that aren't good in Hearthstone. It's crazy. People don't realize this. So people think you have to play like good cards. So they come to me asking for permission. Like, can I play this bad card in this deck? And I'm like, you can. Yes, you are allowed to put cards that make a deck worse. It's kind of just nice knowing we have freedom here to play bad cards, you know? We also play bad fun cards, yeah. Okay, my opponent's putting 2 Sargeras in their hand. That's not even a good play. Like, because they're going to have board space issues. Dude, that greed play can't be correct. Son of a Viper, chat. Oh, dang it, chat! I literally tried to avoid this. with the deal 4 to all. So after he goes Viper, it kills itself. Alright, what do I do here? Oh God! Wait, oh I can go Garden's Grace and trade here. Ooh, that's kind of cool, right? Or maybe I go Garden's Grace. I go the Rushy Boy. No, I have to kill their freaking. Here's the problem, chat. They're gonna go Sarge at some point, like, and then I have to kill. Chat. I have a way. Double defile. I don't know. File. I trade here, and then it's 1-2, and then it's still not a clear, right? Wait, okay, I can go. I can go here, but if it lives there, then I'm screwed, right? That doesn't really work very well.
My torment is my needs. Sorrow cord.
Job done.
A new planet to burn.
I have too many minions.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
There is no escape.
A new planet to burn. A new planet to burn.
Alright, this is an interesting one. He has 2, but they're not upgraded. Mine are upgraded. It's a weird situation, chat. Not gonna lie. I don't know who's gonna win this. I have Finley. Okay, I'm probably gonna lose this. Because freaking Triple Ignis is some bullshit. Alright. Chat, why is everyone playing Priest today? It sucks. Alright, well, I'm just gonna pass and wait for him to go 10 minute 11. I don't know. Oh god, alright, we lost. I can't beat frickin' draw 6 into self-lethal. Yeah. Alright. Too much mech rogue. Yeah. Chat, I'm kind of amazed that all my predictions are. Thank you, Armenian.
Curiosity will be the end of you. Your soul shall be mine.
That made you, boy. I didn't. I mean, I don't know why I would say anything bad about Team Fire Chaos. Mech Rogue is a ton of fun, and I really like it. It's very easily counterable, and it's super fun and skill testing. And it goes for quick games, so you have a minimum amount of suffering when you lose. And players just hate anything that beats them, so they will complain about Mech Rogue because it happens to be the best tempo deck right now, or the meta-defining tempo deck.
My blood boils for war. Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Any deck that's good warps the meta. That's not necessarily bad. That's how things work. Something becomes strong, counters come for it. We can change the meta, but so we have to think, will it be a better meta? There's the delusion of the better meta on the other side of the hill, you know? Like, we're just one nerf away from a perfect game where everyone feels good, and no one is unhappy. This has never happened once, but people will still continue to delude themselves that it's right around the corner. But there have been nerfs that have created what most people consider better metas, so nerfs can help. Nerfs can also make things worse. It's hard to say which one it will be often, you know? We got chat. Chat, is today, I was gonna ask, is today a big Battlegrounds day? It seems like, is it new Battlegrounds content this week? I just pay attention. It seems like BG streamers are doing well today, and constructed streamers are not doing as well today. So it's a good day for me to not work as hard. if it's a big BG day anyway, you know what I mean? Every 2 months, 3/4. How would you feel? I don't know. Like, I feel if the meta is fine, you don't necessarily have to do that. I mean, they already have that with their content changes chaos. They already have that because they have mini set and they have new expansion. That happens already. So you already have that. So there's nothing to feel. This deck is so much fun. It's like so chill.
Just keep doing things until they do. Pick me.
Can I have a
The Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
let's see. It's gonna be on my YouTube in like soon, but it's not yet. Exclamation, so you can type exclamation point deck and it should get you to a donkey website as well. So let's see. Wait, why isn't it working? What? Alright, I don't know what to tell you. Exclamation point deck is broken. I mean, I got it from VS. So just go to VS website. And that's where I stole it from. So nobody wins this. I think we win this. I don't think they're gonna OTK us here. I just cleared. Oh, look at them. Look at them with the wait. I was like, they're playing around the file, but I realized they're not. They're just. Wait. Okay.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Explosive runes. 1, 2, 5.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Yeah, so you can click on that link and it will give you all the decks I've played on stream. Because I have it, my deck tracker is supposed to be linked to Donkey, yeah. So you can see the win rates I have. So you can see I did really well with Mech Rogue, 34 and 18. You could see. So I did really well with this is Abyssal Warlock, which is that this deck? It's Abyssal Warlock. Gotta be this deck, right? Oh, that's the one with Curse Warlock in general. I did really well with. So I don't know what happened. I feel like the play is Finley here. Like Finley into Doomkin or Finley into Symphony of Sins are both really good here.
I do say, I seem to have lost the circuit.
I did not draw Ignis, but
Break it, you fight.
alright.
My blood boils for war.
Is it ever double Doomkin? Okay, so if you take out a card and you put Doomkin in, the second one, then it is double Doomkin. So yes, Fino does that. Is it optimal? Hard to say.
Time works against me.
You simply lack
Break
perspective.
it, you buy it.
Can you feel the gift of the sun? You will not come closer.
Alright. We started running into. I actually started playing bad, actually, and Mech Rogue requires a little. Not that Mech Rogue's fundamentally harder. Mech Rogue has more complicated turns, so it takes a higher degree of focus. Where I'm more making high level decisions with Control Warlock, so I don't need to like pay his attention as much. So in that way, Control Warlock is easier. It's a different kind of skill, like cause Control Warlock has skill too, right? Most people can't be top 10 legend with the Control Warlock, but it's a different kind of skill. So it's more chill for the stream. I get tired playing Mech Rogue faster, if that makes sense.
Works against me.
Do I have lethal chat? 16.
The sun incinerates you.
Ah! Mech Rogue is easy when you high roll and your opponent has no answers. Mech Rogue is hard when you high roll and your opponent has answers, and you have to keep going, and you have to, like, your opponent will eventually do some bullshit, because they have to stop your Mech Rogue. And you have to hang in there and still find the win a lot. And if you play well, you can, and if you play poorly, you often can't. So there's a lot of games that if you play well, you'll win with Mech Rogue, and there are a lot of games also where you just high roll and they don't have an answer and you win. But that might be, you know, so there might be like 50-60% of games that, depending on how well played both players. Ooh, they were rank 1 yesterday. Feels bad, man. For them, not for us, obviously. Let's keep with Drain Soul. Yeah.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Due process. Okay, that could be bad for us. Ooh, Chad Duncan ends it though.
Break it, you buy it.
Curse Warlock is worse than Control in almost all matchups except for Control Priest. It is. Against Control Priest, Curse is way better by like 15%, but even then, like, but yeah. So what does it for mean to be something, to be better? Better, we say, wins more. But the problem with that is the game is always changing, Chad.
You buy it.
So what does that mean for you, the rugged player you are, trying to work in a changing world? Oh, I see a short stream. Yeah, I know, right? Probably objection here. Insane. Ooh, we got a 12 rock there. Kind of wish we'd hit the taunty boy, but whatever. It's so fun to play that you could play it. I think this deck's fun too. So, alright. Let me tell you guys about the war. So, there are, like, even in real life, there are a few considered, you know, dominant meta strategies for, like, making money, for example. If you're willing to, like, do an absurd amount of education, you know, being something like a doctor, can be a good, and work absurdly hard, being a doctor can be good. But then there's, like, even, you know, jobs that, you know, pay well, but nobody wants to do. Like, for example, like being a garbage man is generally considered a socially undesirable job, but they actually have heard make bank, and have really good lives. So you can, you know, you could choose, undersea welding, yeah. Oh, we're gonna have more time. Is on. Maybe they make work really hard to get there. That's probably true, right? Just largely this, and then maybe once they're there, it's not as hard. But so, good point. Good point. I feel like they work hard to get there, though. That's my instinct. They work hard to get there, but maybe you're right. Once they get there, but anyways. But well, my point is, what do I do here? What do I? I just wanted to file. Wait. Oh, okay. I see the lines of the defile chat. My point is, you get to choose a deck, just like in life. Your deck, your strategy might not be what the experts consider the best meta strategy for making money. That depends on what country. Okay, yeah, but and same thing in real. Like you can choose. You know, do you want to play a deck that has the highest win rate possible, or play a deck that you enjoy? And then even there's things like, okay, let's say doctors, what we consider the best meta strategy. You might, you know, be a garbage man, work for a garbage company for a while, get really good at it, start your own garbage company, and then like become a multi-millionaire, even though it wasn't the best strategy because you figured out a way to make it work for you with your garbage man skill cap. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chad. Anyways.
Here for the tour?
Garbage man raids, yeah, it's funny. Actually, let's go double Doomkin next turn and just kill this. Yeah, so even in Hearthstone, much like because Hearthstone's a market in a way. So if a deck is really part of the reason I was able to do really well as a Naga Priest player is most players found Naga Priest really boring. And I was really good at Naga Priest. But because of this, it was underrepresented. Because what should happen is people should see Naga Priest has a really good win rate. People play Naga Priest. Counters come or nerf. But sometimes like a deck being like considered boring or undesirable socially, just like a job can make it son of a gun, dude. This keep happening. Making me, I feel like it's making this objection bullshit.
We rise to the warmth of the sun.
Go hard him. Yeah, this is still probably pretty good, chat. I have Crusader War for Burst potentially. So came with Boomer. So yeah, so a lot of that stuff is kind of has those elements. So the good news is you don't have to play the decks everyone else likes. You don't have to play a deck that is hyper optimized for efficiency. You have your own values, all right? Am I literally gonna die here, dude? No way. I can feel the death incoming. Son of a gun, chat. I felt like I lay at 30 life here. This infinite mana is hard to beat. And yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know if I were to do it all over again, I would probably be I would probably get some sort of software does it like or some sort of software or computer science degree. That's probably what I would do if I were to do it all over again. Not that my degree was bad, but like it was I feel like software would be, but I wouldn't do engineering, like anything. I'm really bad at anything. Like I'm really good with code, but I'm really bad at actually putting things together. So like welding is something I could never do. Like I'm really bad with like actually physically taking something apart, but I can take away code, and I don't know why. Like I don't know why I learned a lot of code. I like did all this work in VBA at my old job, and I would just like take these like old macros and I would reprogram, make them more efficient, and I was like pulling matrices and all these really efficient ways to do things that I learned. Yeah, I would break up 1 week before the pandemic started. Ooh, that's rough. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I probably would do. I know, right? It does make sense, Alessandra. But I was bad before I even had hand problems.
Gul'dan versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
Your soul shall be mine.
Drool, thank you much for the over-explained game. All right, we're up against Priest. Priest usually, I'm actually going to keep this Drain Soul because often they play the 1/3 and you can deny them card draw by keeping the Drain Soul. Often I would keep Defy on a lot of matchups, but especially with Tour Guide. But Priest is a non-aggressive matchup, so I'm not going to keep it. And I want to keep Tour Guide just to cycle through my deck faster. It allows me to get a short tap on turn 1, which is valuable. So I'm going to go Tour Guide tap here. We go Tour Guide over Armor Vendor because this allows us to get more taps in. Getting more taps and more card draw, our life is important, and the more taps we can get, the better, because that means more cards. We're going to tap again, and we're just going to go face. We could Drain Soul this Armor Vendor. This Armor Vendor is not a threat to us, and getting more taps is more important. We're not really trying to win this matchup with tempo. We're trying to win this tempo with some key cards. So key cards are like Symphony of Sins, Sargeras, Ignis. We're going to tap again here. We're going to play Armor Vendor. Really, we could hold this Armor Vendor, but we just want to get rid of cards out of our hand. This allows us next turn to tap to 9 cards and forge our Watcher of the Sun, which is a very natural curve. We're really just trying to get more cards in our hand. We'll consider on turn 5 going something like Sir Finley. To try and draw. It's also nice to get the but okay, we hit Symphony of Sin, so now we never go Finley next turn. This is like probably the best card we could draw. So we're gonna tap here, and we're gonna forge our Watcher. So next turn we go Symphony, and we can follow up Symphony often with a Finley to try and draw good stuff. But we also can just sometimes hit Sargeras. It is risky taking the draw Sargeras off Symphony. The reason why. Is your opponent can go Identity Theft and get a 3-mana Sargeras. So we don't really like doing that. We could still just take the risk, but our opponent hasn't played Identity Theft yet, so it's generally it's a risky play. Alright, we're going to go Symphony here as the same reasons before. We can't take draw 6 here. I'm not sure what we want, but okay. So this is tough. We have to decide whether we want to take Movement of Pride or this. I think we're going to take it and risk it here. Even though +6 is also really good because we have Reverberations and we can get +6 health minions for the rest of the game. So I think that's worth taking the risk. This is already a tough matchup. I'm not going to trade here. And if they go Identity Theft, they're only about a little over 1 in 3 because we have some duplicates that hit Sargeras. So they often don't hit it anyways. And they did just go Dirty Rat. They could get another Dirty Rat in hand, which would be very sad for us. But bottom line is getting double 3/6s is going to give us a very large amount of pressure to hopefully win the game. They're going for Theotar. If they steal this, I might just give up. Let's see if they hit it. They're thinking. I think you never think with Sargeras, so that's good. This was a risky play, but I feel like you have to take risks in this matchup. We don't have reliable enough win conditions to play around their disruption. So for example, like, you know, so okay, they took Reverberations, which is probably nice. They gave me Clean the Scene, which is questionable. I think that's why. Okay, I gotta decide what I want to do. They have Reverberation, so they can Sargeras suck them up. So I can debate if I want to go Sargeras 3/4 taunts, or I could do my own Sargeras suck 'em up. What's nice about the second ones, the 3/2s are still quite good, but then they can't do the reverberation suck 'em up play, and I remove their board. Taunty Boys doesn't end it. That's the thing. We're not up against like a warrior, so the Taunty Boys are nice, but I think Sargeras suck is the best play here. So we're going to suck them up, and I think I'm going to take a Forge of Willis here, and I'm going to play it just to get some tempo. This is a lot of pressure, and so while our opponent, isn't in that much danger currently, this just allows us to have that little bit of pressure. And now the reverberation play is no longer a good play. So the problem with not going suck 'em up there is they just reverb this because we know they stole that, and then they have an easy suck 'em up play. Where now they reverb this, it doesn't do anything, right? Like, okay, so now we can get the other play. I'm kind of in an interesting spot. We could go Yogg box here, but I kind of almost like reverbing my own guy. No, actually, I don't even have space to reverb it, so I think I might just take the Yogg box here. And I might not even use it because I'm more likely to kill my own board, but I kind of like having it on the board here for future situations. So I'm going to play the Yogg. I'm going to trade this because they're running low on value. I'm going to push face, and I'm going to get infinite 3/4s here. This is nice, even though I don't have board space currently. But this is putting 12 damage of pressure on a turn, I think is enough that my opponent doesn't feel good about not responding here. Once again, I'm holding the Yogg box. I want them to clear first, and then I go Yogg box. So right there, but they're not even full clearing here. So it's an awkward play for my opponent. I guess them taking to clean the scene kind of hurt them here. Okay. I think I want to get this Ignis down here. This Ignis seems good. Let's summon 2 Taunty Boys. I've decided if I want to go Forge of Willis here. I think I'm going to, just because I want to make hand board space. I'm going to play the Ignis here. I'm going to take a 10 mana weapon here. Wind Fury is insane here. 8 drop is insane here because this allows pressure. This is the most amount of burst. This is the most amount of life, but our life is not very important. We are trying to kill our opponent. I think I'm going to do this, and I might actually I'm not going to drain soul. I'm just going to hold, and we're going to wait until next turn. Once again, we're kind of waiting for them to do some sort of clear before we use the Yogg. Now they're facing 26 damage, so it's very hard for them to not do a clear here. They have Whirlpool. What's nice is about playing the Ignis also this turn is if they go Whirlpool, they delete their own Ignis. So this is a really nice timing because this takes away a good play. So now they lost their Ignis, and that's absolutely huge. They've used their Theotar. So what does this mean for us practically? It means that they're going to die. Not exactly. So I gotta decide what I want to do here. I no longer want to go Finley because I want to get the weapon down. I'm going to use Wrath first, just so I have like some hand space before I go Yogg box. And we're going to see what we hit here. So far, nothing good. But I'm just kind of doing this for either some tempo or some. So we got a lot of burst. That actually worked out quite well. I'm going to go Forged guy here. This gets me some heal, and I can get a card to play. I'm going to play this. I don't really like tapping here because I don't have a way to use it. And I'm just going to, actually, let's just go the second guy here. More tempo. This doesn't, we're still the same odds of hitting this. We hit +3/+3. So now we just have a light amount of pressure. This is 10, but now we're threatening lethal in theory, at least, and the next turn we have the weapon, and it's annoying for them to, is it 1-off lethal with Wind Fury? I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't This is 10 mana, so I can't play it, but...
Let's put on a great show!
I ain't talking. I didn't say. I seem to have lost the surface.
Alright, this is an interesting, but like also awkward spot. It's awkward because I don't really want to go weapon here because I want to push the 10 face. So what I think I'm going to do instead is go tap here first. Let's see, do I have a good mortal or double mortal he play? I could go clean the scene. I have to decide if I want to go clean the scene or more double mortal. Try to see if I have a good good play. Double mortal, this is 10, so I get to push a little more damage. That's reasonable. Clean the scene does seem like a better all shit button. The big card I have to worry about is that 10 drop, right? Or the 7 drop. I'm trying to think. I feel like mortal might be a little bit better against that. This also allows me to go envy, so let's go envy here. We got rid of Blackwater Behemoth, that's really nice, and we got rid of Viper, that's also really nice. We're gonna go clean the scene, we're gonna clear their board, and this just sets us up to go weapon. This is, everything's really going our way here. Awesome Righteous Largeness, so things are going very good for us, and they gave up because they're gonna die. Alright, let's go, dude.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine.
Armor! Lightly used armor! Break it, you bite!
Ooh, Ignis on curve. Let's go, dude. Art of the Ignis on curve, Chad.
The queen's
But it's beyond comprehension. That. It's kind of an awkward curve, but it's fine. I mean, Ignis in a weapon is nice, if you get a good one. We go on counter pressure. Wait, what?
things until they die.
Wait, that's illegal. Yeah, so this is like the thing about Naga Mages, they do their thing, I go to file. So if it wasn't for Sif, like this matchup would not be bad. Can you see me? My grandson just turned on my webcam. Wait, I don't get it. Get that? I didn't know you were a granddaddy. Am I getting wrecked here? Projection, okay. Good enough. One. There's no 2 health minion, right? So I go Drain Soul on this, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems good. I'm gonna hold for the objection, so they can't play another objection this turn. Oh wait, Swilly, okay. I didn't see the copy paste though.
The Queen's power is beyond
Oh, I'm joking.
comprehension. I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
It's here.
Ready to fight for a better future?
All right, let's see if you can kill me, dude. I got a lot of stats on board, chat. A lot of stats.
Just keep doing things until they die.
Reverb the clam. Yeah, it doesn't.
Beauty is more than scale deep.
How can you move the mouse? The short answer: lasers.
Such a perfect specimen.
Time runs out on you.
Or do I just... So I could go Finley here. It's probably not... it's tough though. I can go... I probably just want to kill the Spite last year. You know, I think it's Forge of Willis, Armor Vendor, Astalar. Seems like a good play. Build a 2/5. Build a straight wad. And then we suck them on next turn. 6 damage to all, so you can see why. Let's talk about why that's a bad play. One, what are the odds when we go Surf Friendly we hit Symphony? A little more than 1 in 3. Then the odds are less than 50%. So if we go for that out specifically, we have about a, you know, like a 10 to 15% chance of hitting that. Now, if we only think we can win with that out, then maybe we go for that out. But going for that out, we better think we're losing almost all the time when we don't hit that out. Does that make sense?
Break it, you buy it.
Arcane bolts. Fool, following a falsehood. There is no.
I'm probably dying here.
Instead of cards.
To say you're not skilled at drawing the right. I'm good at drawing Symphony. I'm more worried about getting the right Symphony. That's where I'm bad. So I'm good at half of it, and but yeah, you're right. You're right, and then I'm part of it I'm bad at for sure.
Pick me!
Okay, is it just me or is this play like hella questionable? Chat, how can this be a good play? Like everything from their order. They could have gone for Invertise the Maxitude first year, but they didn't. Like freeze makes it so I can't use my ability, so but still who cares, right? Who effing cares? Alright, we win, chat. Feels good, man.
Raised fell. For all I've given, I'm due my reward.
Just killing all the nubs, chat. Chat, every day I wake up and I just wonder, how am I so good at this game?
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine.
You here for the tour?
A playable.
Your tour ends here.
I don't know. I mean, I think they could just have a mode, right? Like, it's hard to make the card. Oof. I'm gonna reverb this. It's like just a good on curve play.
Your tour ends here.
Is that good or bad play, chat? I don't really know.
You here for the tour?
Yeah, I don't know, Chad. I hate the 15-second timer. Chad, as someone with a disability that makes my APM slow, I don't want that to be a thing. All right. Yeah, I mean, I generally just also don't like when decks are balanced around speed, you know? Nagamage just kind of has a little bit of that. It's not as bad as D6 Warlock, but... Oh, wait, that? What am I doing here? Shit. Ugh, I'm in trouble, Chad. How is my hand so bad? Yeah. I think any deck that creates a strong incentive for people to use speed hacks, which people have used in Wild, right? Hacks that make animation times go faster. I'd say any incentive to do that, I think Hearthstone should stay away from.
I do say, I seem to have lost the circuit.
So many possibilities.
I just clear. Clear chat. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that that exists. Yeah. That's why, as far as I don't like Battlegrounds. I never got into Battlegrounds. But Battlegrounds is a different game, and you know, so. Yeah, I mean. Did we die? Might quite possibly here. Let's go 70 wins next turn. Wait, how does it know that we died before we died? Turn 7. Apparently Twist is, people say Twist is really fun, but also it seems like not many people are playing Twist. I don't know. Is that right? I saw Zaviz commenting on Twitter saying it's like not, people aren't really into the content around Twist. Who's saying it's fun? I've seen a lot of people say it's fun. J. Alexander. When people are normally negative and they say a positive thing, I usually take it more seriously. It was fun. It was fun for a full 4 days. I don't know. Did I get any Twist codes from Blizzard? I did not. I'm not really promoting the game, so it's like, doesn't make sense for them to really give it to me. I'd really like to be Twist to be popular. Like, it'd be cool, but, or even just like another, but yeah.
And this is to go down.
Thank you for the prime.
Let's go.
Okay, that's the trade. Thanks so much, is it Majiko? I haven't seen Hunter in a while.
Here for the tour?
My hand's insane, by the way. Alright, some sound issues. Okay, there we go.
Snuggle.
I wonder.
Your tour ends here. Your tour ends here.
I think I'm gonna
So many possibilities. You will not come closer.
right. Looks like cat trick. Yeah. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Hmm. Could just take it to file clear. File clear is not bad here. Take a mortal eradications play. I could take defile into mortal eradications, which does the cat trick, right? Seems kind of good. Clears. Don't really have a good.
Arrow. Sharper aim.
Here for the tour.
Should I take it like no damage this game? It's kind of crazy. Okay. The Yogg box here. I think I would Yogg box, but I think Drakthir is kind of too good here. This is a spot where we're so ahead, chat, that it's just wrong to Yogg, because it's like that's how we can lose, because we're so ahead here. Like,
Arcane arrows, fill the sky.
we're going Yogg next turn too, so no faith. So somebody asked me a question on my YouTube channel I've thought about answering, where they're like, how do we figure out, you know, when to go Yogg? This is a great example of we're so ahead that it's very, very hard for us to lose the game. But the way we can't, this might be a good Yogg turn though. Like they don't have anything on board. I also could just go Gigafin and just win with a Gigafin. I'll just go Gigafin. Like, how do you deal with this shit, you know?
Well fought. I concede.
It's streaming Yogg play. Is Control Warlock better than Thaddeus Warlock? At my ranks, I'm gonna go with yes. There's some statistical evidence that Thaddeus Warlock is. I don't find it using it a lot. Maybe you are probably being too conservative, Bandiment. Like that was a spot where we're about a 99% chance to win or higher. So Yogg with that line. So Yogg is just, even as just a 7-mana do nothing, we're just so much better. And sometimes it can low roll and help our opponent. So like sometimes it buffs our opponent's stuff. We want to minimize those chances of some massive bullshit because we're so ahead. When we're so behind, we like the, so Yogg also is kind of like over. You tend to get more than 7 mana worth of value in most situations. So an unethical deck. So.
Gul'dan versus Sargeras.
Dare oppose me, servant? Your soul shall be mine.
Armor! Lightly used armor! Break it, you buy it! Break it, you buy it!
You will not come closer.
Break it, you buy it!
Not a lot of good ones here. Yeah, this is why you don't go. Why remove top 6 is terrible, because they just removed a bunch of bad cards from my deck. Yeah, and they conceded. Like, What can I put instead of Yogg for it to be more threatening? I mean, you could put any card you want. Alright, so let's... Alright, chat. I'm gonna give a list of... the list of marginal cards you can put into Control Warlock. And I'm gonna use statistics. Ooh, Enchanter has some good stats. That's interesting. That is interesting. Hellfire has good stats. That's interesting. So Hellfire looks good. Siphon Soul looks good. Queen of Shara looks good. I've thought about putting Queen of Shara in the deck. I've like wondered, did we ever put Queen of Shara in? You know what I mean? Stats say yes. Like, you know what's interesting? If Priest becomes more popular, you probably put Queen of Shara in the deck, because then you could go double Symphony of Sins. I wonder what we would cut to put a Queen of Shara in the deck. What cards are underperforming in my list? With my data. All right, let's see. I have 154 games on this list, chat, with a 55% win rate. That's really impressive. All right, Ignis is my one. Oh, that's interesting. Chat, you want to see my stats? Ignis is my worst performing card, which is kind of hilarious, actually. That's actually really... it is bizarre. But Watchers of the Sun are doing way better than Ignis, which is kind of weird. Very weird. Astrolord's performing poorly. Drakthir, I think we could cut for Queen of Shara. Doomkin's still number 3. It's like 150 games. Doomkin almost like slightly outperforming Sargeras, which is absurd, chat. All right, Yogg doing really well. Okay, so I'm a pro Yogg-Gamer, chat. Pro Yogg-Gamer, all right. That's interesting. So yeah, 70% Mulligan win rate Yoggers? That's absurd. Okay, okay, Blade Master, this, I mean, okay, but like imposing this, okay, this one you can't trust, right? Because this one probably goes up in value when you have Forge of Willis, so it has, you can't just say you should keep this, but like, it's still interesting though. Crazy though. Wow, it's crazy how bad Ignis is. Holy crap. Or I wonder if that just means I should throw away, I'm keeping him the mulligan 27% of the time and I shouldn't. That might be the lesson I need to learn, is don't keep Ignis in the mulligan. Don't keep Watcher of the Sun in the mulligan. Throw these away. Interesting though, right? Yeah, I could see that. I also...
Gul'dan versus N'Zoth.
All eyes shall be opened.
Your soul shall be mine.
A symphony of darkness. Welcome, my devoted chosen.
Extraordinary.
And now, the premiere act.
Isn't the tour guide the best turn one play every time? No. Every time implies in all possible situations, in all realities, it is the best play. Let's talk about a situation where it's not the best play. One, you're up against a mech rogue, and a 1/3 armor vendor is a better play because it contests the board better. Already found a contradicting example. Let's go with situation number 2, where it is not the best play. Another situation is not the best play is when you want to hold it to do a defile play. So, for example, let's say you want to go tour guide defile on turn 3. You don't play it. You might actually hold it in your hand and do it later. So, realistically, we can make up a situation. Chat always loves the idea of a world where we can just talk in always or nothing statements, and we never have to embrace the nuance that is life. But I'm not going to help you with that, chat. All right, that's what I'm trying to say. Chat, only chat and the Sith deal in absolute nuance. I know, right?
A little fire never hurt nobody.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
You here for the tour?
And now, the premiere act, me!
It's also good to ask stupid questions so you can enlighten us. I mean, it just, okay. Chat always comes with questions that are basically on the lines of like, so we always do this. So here's what, this is like the whole world. The whole world hates that the world is complicated and that they have to use their brain and think. So they're trying to find like a hack to get out of that. So they're like, all right, maybe there's just like I can find a way that I just can always know what to do, and I don't have to have this ambiguous bullshit that I have to deal with on a daily basis. And that's what chat hopes for. And it continues to not happen, but maybe someday, chat. I wrote.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Yeah, I heard that. So, people say things like, is there ever a world where we run this card? What does that mean, all right? You want to say, could it be better? The problem is, like, how could I, obviously, almost everything could be a thing. It's not a useful question. So, and if I thought it was better, I would just switch to that. So chat puts me in these situations that I'm just like, everything feels awkward all the time, you know? People discuss theoretical ideas, yeah. Every play not bad.
Break it, you buy it.
I'm like, why do you simplify it that much? Yeah. My dead, chat. Wait, really? Wait, they don't have lethal here. Right? Alright, what do I do here? Chat, I feel like they thought they had lethal, but they didn't. What's my play here? Poison, I can't use the second part of the weapon, right? Wind Fury, poison. Is there a top deck that wins us the game? Chat, how do I win here? I don't have a Yogg box. I can hit something like a quality. All right, let's go for the Holy Spell first.
We also could hit Defile here. That's shitty. If I tap into Defile, is it a full clear? 1, 2, 3. I could ask the Lord to put foot on 4, 5. You know, I could. So I think hitting Defile is probably our best chance here. Yeah, Light Bomb I don't no longer have the mana for. I could Light Bomb actually was a great out to hit.
We rise to the warmth of the sun.
Okay, Jeff Protection. Alright. But yeah, my point is, so the problem is people, a lot of being decision making is, so Chad, decisions that you can think of at all or nothing are very easy decisions to make. If there's something you always do, it's not that hard. And we're yeah, I know, and we're competing, right? So, and you could do always strategies, and always strategies, what would they call it? Heuristics, right? A heuristic is a strategy saying, do we always do this? Heuristics are not the right way to do things, but they're like, I'm going to do things in a simplified way because the decision is either not important or it's not that hard. So a heuristic might be like, let me Google good examples of heuristics. Examples of heuristics. Availability of heuristics. Availability by short count. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's we have easily to call. Okay, familiarity heuristic, similarity heuristic. Okay, these are all like biases. All right. Yeah, so GG man, yeah, you wrecked me there. Rules of thumb. So yeah, a heuristic might be like shower every day. All right. Now there might be some days that you don't need to shower. Maybe you don't need to see anybody. Maybe you actually didn't sweat much that day, so you need to shower. But like you're gonna shower every day, and that's a pretty good heuristic. Maybe some days you actually should shower 2 times a day. Maybe some days you don't need to shower at all. But showering every day it'll be a good heuristic that will give you a reasonable amount of hygienic things that people don't hate you. Right? So good heuristic. Now maybe if you're like, maybe if you're like an influencer, you know, and you need to look beautiful all the time. You have more advanced showering and, you know, facial techniques, you know, but what did you study? Study my mom for you. Okay, I'm trying to think of like, why can't I think of any good heuristics? I'm a shower influencer. Oh my god, chat, dude. Oh god. Alright, chat. Alright. Okay, I'm trying to think of okay, like but yeah, so this guy, he's funny. He's not thinking of blues. Yeah, so but heuristics are just general shortcuts. So a good heuristic if you're a beginner player in Hearthstone is always spend your mana. And another heuristic might be put as many stats as you can on board every single turn. Where does this heuristic go wrong? two big places it goes wrong is when to use the coin. That makes the first heuristic, so it works way better going first than on coin, because coin massively complicates things. What is the second place where this heuristic has issues of always spend your mana, put the massive stats up for? When you play into very likely board clears. So if your opponent's very likely to go Brawl or like Bladestorm the next turn, you put the max amount of stats, you might make it easier for this. So those are two spots where that heuristic goes wrong a lot. But in general, if you're a beginner player, and I say put as many stats on board as every single turn as you possibly can, that's going to be a really good heuristic that will get you easily to diamond. Now, when you get better, you'll have to start questioning your heuristics, and so to get good at something, you have to make connections beyond just like what I'm doing, and not like, so let's say you just like, when I was younger, I would kind of just do things, and I didn't really, I would try things out, and it was hard for me to make the connection of like, why am I doing this? I just would read somewhere like, you know, like, oh, okay, for example, my friend and I were talking about this the other day. Somebody says, okay, if you want to make a good impression, make strong eye contact. That's a really good, like, that's a good heuristic, right? For social situations, right? Make good eye contact with people. People like a person who can, you know, make good eye contact and then maybe give a good handshake, right? But then you see that person who's just got like really weird, like they're just making too strong of eye contact. They need to calm the frick down, right? Or maybe they're over gripping the handshake and they need to be like, all right, this person, you know, make a softer handshake, you know? You always come back to Warlock, I know. It's a great deck. Dude, I got like over 200 games with this deck, dude. So that's like a heuristic for like a social situation. But my point is, we have these heuristics and they're useful in general. But if you want to get good at something, you need to like go beyond. So the issue with like yeah. So a lot of like life has lots of factors going on, lots of things going on. But I bother, but not because it bothers me. Yeah. The power of the lock.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Don't cut second Doomkin. So Zepho, okay. I'm trying to think of like, I was looking at my own stats. I'm trying to figure out like, if I wanted to cut something so Drakthir has one of my worst drawn win rates, which I thought was interesting. So I was thinking about cutting Drakthir for Queen Ashara. Okay, so you guys want to talk about like Tony Robbins and what works about him and what doesn't? It's really interesting. I think manifesting, because it's like, my friend, manifesting is like half bullshit and half real. And if you know what part is the bullshit part, like you can be okay, but if you don't know which is,
Break it, you buy
Louise, thank you for the 6 months. Give us such anything to me, Louise. I've been trying, yeah. So, mini rag for Queen, yeah. So Queen, I feel Zepho, because Priest is getting more popular, can give you a really good, reliable alternative win condition against Priest if you go double Symphony. So everything I say is sarcastic, by the way. Jem, make sure to use your Kappa then, all right? All right.
Break it, you buy
But yeah. A lot. Oh, go. Symphony of Winds chat, let's go.
Break it, you buy it.
Let's play the bench. Yeah, I mean, Drakthir is helpful, but like you have this for heals too. So yeah, I feel like Queen of Shara could be really good. Because you also can just duplicate like these other cards. You could take a, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of uses that you could get for it. Yeah, so I mean, part of the reason I'm thinking about it, so I looked at my own statistics, Zepho, and you can see Drakthir and Ignis ironically performing really poorly for me, but I don't even believe this. Wait, this is drawn win rate. Okay, yeah, Ignis and Drakthir and Astalor. So these are like the damage win conditions are not performing well for me basically. These are all basically the same thing, right? They're like damage win conditions, and there's too much disruption, and they're not able to actually win. And I looked at Control Warlock in general, and I went Mulligan Guide. I looked Drawn Win Rate, and Queen of Shara is doing very well. So I think this is the stats saying that like, maybe I also could cut Astalor for Queen of Shara. That just like might be a more reliable win condition, and I think that's. What did my opponent do? Did I play any secrets here? Okay, no. Okay. 1.
So many possibilities.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm saying it's so basically all my win conditions, double +6, are not performing well. Basically, why would you not try to remove the +6/+6? So generally, players who think +6/+6 is good do not understand Hearthstone, and that they don't understand that Hearthstone is a tempo-based game primarily. So. Trying most games are not one with value. What is value? Is like we keep playing cards and eventually someone runs out of cards and then the other person plays one card and just kind of wins. Most games are won because the opponent killed you before you could stop them. So getting +6/+6 and another +6 is far more valuable than removing cards from their deck. Sometimes we actually remove bad cards from their deck and it actually helps them. Oh, chat, nice. Great example of why, or I mean, it's a good game for them. Wait, Diver, were you calling the game over like we lost? Yeah, it does, but it also, I don't know. So let me look at, maybe I cut Drakthir then. Connie's performing well for me. So, my point is, oh yeah, my win conditions aren't doing as well as. Let's try this and try putting it in Shara. Because then I can beat Priest. Like I have just a much more reliable win condition against Priest. Also, what's annoying about Drakthir is I've had so many games where I go Drakthir and then my opponent is like goes reverberations on my Drakthir and it backfires. So. All right, I'll show my stats again. Back rogue today, probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Right, this is Twitter. So here's the stats in general. You can see cards that are performing. Doomkin insanely well. So Astral are performing good, but like you can see these are performing kind of similarly, so it's hard to know. But yeah, this is performing poorly for me. But yeah, Shara. So you can see people are running good disruption cards. They're not doing very well. But yeah, it's interesting, right? Mage. I've learned to throw all this shit away. Do we cut Astalor for second Doomkin? Is played win rate the most important stat? Played win rate is mostly a useless stat.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Yeah. Yeah, Colossal could definitely be good in certain situations. So what is my opponent playing when they run Arcane Worm? Is he just playing Rainbow Mage? Alright, I think I'm gonna go coin Blade Master here. So Nordberger, we would have to look at lists that run. So the stats don't have like the drawn win of the second one. I don't actually know how to use statistics to look at the value of a second card. It's difficult to do that. So I don't really know how to do that. Let me find a list that runs Double Doomkin. Okay. So the list that runs Double Doomkin has a very similar win rate to my list. And in that one, yeah, so Double Doomkin could be worth it, for sure. Yeah, it only runs one Thornveil, so...
You will not come impressed. Not impressed. Here for the door. Job's done.
Just for it's a totally reasonable thing to do. I don't feel like it's right, but I could easily be wrong. The main main reason I don't want to put second Doomkin is I don't know what to cut. So I have to decide like what alterations to the build do I want to do. Cutting cards is something is painful, but Yogg is one of my best performing cards over 150 games, so. So this is a spot where I think it's reasonable to go this card over like a more secure play because we don't really have like a good defined win condition. So even if we clear, we're not really in a great spot. Okay, this is gone. Oh my god, chat. No. Okay. Started off really good. I mean, it still went pretty good, but it's kind of funny. All right.
Armor!
Bad order.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Alright. I think 1-mana Symphony would be nice though. Isn't it always best, chat? Chat, dude, how many times? Isn't it always best for chat to use always or nothing statements in Hearthstone? Wait, did I really have played so few spell schools there?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. The Titan's blade shall never die.
I'm almost out of time.
Ghostlight didn't draw. Okay, so I had not played a card that turn. So what happened was Prison Yogg-Saron said, like, because it's a combo card. So because it was not the first card, it did not play. That makes sense? Well, this is bad. There's a file full clear here. Do I have a 4 health minion, chat? Is there a 4 health minion on board? Can I make a 4 health minion? Do I just have to go quality here? Quality full clears pretty easily. Come on. Quality files. Okay. So 1, 2. Good. There's no 4 health minion. There's no easy way to get a 4 health minion. Oh, yeah, I could trade into that. Okay. 1. Trade into there.
So many possibilities.
1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Arcane bolt.
Hopefully I didn't F this up, chat. Okay. Math is hard, chat, not gonna lie. Oh my god, that turn was hard.
All this power is mine to wield.
What's my optimal play here? A little scared. There might, yeah, there could easily. I mean, that play was so complicated. I'm not gonna go into it. It's just too complicated.
Frostbolt.
I'm so likely dying next turn. Burn his cards is not the right play. We'd rather just set up a 2-turn lethal here.
The sun incinerates you.
Light bomb. Okay.
You're in the right place to melt summons us.
So this like very likely sets up a 2-turn. So basically I give them one more turn. Where, I mean, if they have it, they already have it, so milling their deck doesn't really help us, right? That's kind of insane, actually. Oh my god. I mean, we just have a quality Astrolord for lethal, but yeah, people get afraid of secrets. I don't know if they've played around. And Ice Bear is really nice here too. So it was like a win for no hands. Chat, Chat, I dream someday chat won't be like, hey, should.
You fell right into my trap.
This quality Astrolord is super winning here, right? I mean, they know I have Astrolord in hand here, right?
Checkmate.
Okay. Ooh, let's go, dude. Chad, I kind of wanted to end the stream and go to something. Kind of torn. But the stream, Chad, I really like this deck, Zepho. I'm so glad you made it. Like, it makes the streaming so much fun. It's just really nice to play. Should I go touch some grass? We were like, yeah, they'll be streaming tomorrow too, right? We can play the deck. Maybe we play one more game, we'll call it, all right? Where are we going? I can't tell you, but I mean, it's sex cult related. You know how it is. That is true. But you gotta pay the bills. But sex cult mariachi dancing, exactly, dude. Buy groceries for the sex cult. Are there fellow sex culters that watch my stream? No. They some of them have like I've told Chad, like I've told some people that I'm famous, and they're like sure, and then they like watch the stream one time, some of my friends, and then they're like this is stupid. They don't care. Chad, it's amazing. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of funny though. Chad, I tell my mom, I'm like, just so you know, your son is a celebrity. And she's like, I don't care. And she's like, if you really loved me, you'd be a doctor or something, you know? Famous to us. I know, right? Yeah. Dude, moms are mean. Wait, let me see the. Chad, I'm going to like, let's see, Chicago weather. Oh, it's so nice out. I should go. Wait, is it gonna rain later? Let's see, precipitation. Okay, that's only at 2 a.m. All right, we're good for like, okay, we're fine. It's like some of the last days of like regular summer stuff.
fight.
It will become a Viking if I buy it. I'm just gonna accept the aging. All right, I don't care enough. I don't know. It's I mean,
My blood boils for war. I do say, I seem to have lost the focus.
those dudes.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Such an easy defile play, chat. Trade here, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Go face with the 2/2. I think we tap as well. I guess we could let's tap.
Break it, you
As
bite.
well as for next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Defile.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
You will not come closer. The sun celebrates you.
Spell casting held up.
Can't do that.
I'm not sure what the best line is here. I could go Finley into Sargeras. I don't know. You guys think is the best line here? Abyssal Wave. Maybe I do go Finley here. Kind of wait. Why did my opponent go face? Okay, why are they doing? Are they setting up for a lethal here, chat? You think? Chat, do I ever go Blade Master Okani instead to block a turn? I think I just do Sargeras. I mean, the problem is, like, if I don't do a play that threatens lethal, like, they just kill me next turn anyway, so they just wait a turn, right? So, but like, I don't know how to win here if my read is correct. So I'm just good at stats and hope they don't have it.
Too many minions.
Oh yeah, it's 6/6 here. Yeah. This just runs lethal, which is good.
I have too
So maybe they're like, they just don't feel under pressure and they're doing this line because they're like setting up for a turn 9 lethal. Like, we could still win in that situation, but I look pretty dead here, chat. All right, chat. Imagine playing mana for your cards. I know, right? Civ is, yeah, I don't know. Alright, I rolled that pretty hard. I mean, something was rolled. I'm not exactly sure.